Hello, this is Kabo. It's been a while, and as you can see, I'm in the middle of the plot for the main base, and it's changed a bit. There's only that much left to dig out for as far as the dirt goes, and I wanted to leave that little bit over there so that we could do this last bit together. I did all of that on my own. Didn't want to leave you guys out, so decided to leave that to the very end. I've got a unbreaking efficiency shovel here, ready to go. So I'll hop over there and see how long it takes to finish off the rest of this dirt. There's some more of it down in that water, but I'll deal with the water later. So, alright, here we go. Alright, I'm up on that final hill, and let's see. So, this should be pretty quick. Looks like we're almost done. Getting close to the ground on both sides of this thing now. Oh no, it's nighttime. Just a little bit more. And I think that's it. Alright, I'm going to collect all the blocks and take a look when I've gotten them. Alright, here we are again. Let's have another look. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, this is actually a pretty neat landscape, and I might consider just leaving it, except that I have bigger plans. So this is gonna go too. I'm going to turn this into bedrock. I'm gonna dig all the way down, and what I think I'm gonna do is start by sort of leveling this off a bit, getting rid of all these pointy bits, and sort of bringing it down to about that level over there. And then I'll start in the middle and sort of dig outward. That way we can have an area in the middle cleared out where I can actually start working on projects and not have to... Oh, there's gravel in there. I should clean that up too. Well, can actually start working on projects while I'm clearing stuff out, start building the beginnings of the base. And now that we've gotten this far, we should actually start thinking about what we're going to put in it, what sort of architectural feel we want and stuff like that. Where is that gravel? Over here? Because, you know, I gotta have something that matches the landscape, right? If it's gonna snow, we need to figure out what color scheme we're gonna use that would match the snow. Fortune shovels, haha. And also have to figure out what we're gonna do with the edges. Are we gonna, you know, leave it barren like this, or are we gonna put soil back down? Stuff like that. I'm thinking that I'll probably leave it sort of barren and have it transform into a like ice mountain type thing. I don't know. That's sort of what I'm thinking, because, you know, it has to match the snow if we're building a taiga, which is something I didn't think about when we started, but I realized it a little while ago, that whatever we do has to match snow, because it's going to be snowing here. Of course, we could just cover everything with light and prevent the snow from accumulating, but I don't think that's very fun. Plus, it could look ugly if we do it wrong. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go put this stuff away, see how much stuff we collected. Let me head over to the chests, the storage room. Oh yeah, I had to actually expand the storage room. Obviously, that set of chests that I had at first wasn't going to be enough, so I put in another 6 chests in that room, and then copied that. So we've got this room over here. I added 6 chests on the sides, and then I made the exact same room over here, but even this room is pretty much filled up. Looks like we're just short of filling up these last 3 chests. Everything else in this room has stuff. So I'm going to sort it and then do some calculations and figure out just how many blocks we got from all of that. So I'll be right back. Alright, I've gotten everything organized and counted up, and here are the results. So 35,200 blocks of grass, 631 blocks of ice, 1,473 blocks of sand, 688 flint, 2,425 blocks of gravel, and the largest amount, 69,442 blocks of dirt. All of this was collected in the excavation of the terrain out there. And the total is 109,859 blocks. Now, one thing to keep in mind about this is it's not all of the blocks that were mined, because a lot of them disappeared. They would have despawned. But it is a pretty good estimate, so almost 110,000 blocks removed from this space. The total time it took me to do this was probably about I'm going to estimate and say about somewhere between 15 to 18 hours altogether. Well, more than that if you include the time required for farming for enchantments and stuff like that. So if you include the time it took to get experience for enchantments and use the enchantments and stuff like that, probably more like 20 hours or so. And then so 20 hours doing that, and then my diamond supply, if you remember one episode, it was 39. I've only built shovels since then, and I had built 4 diamond shovels before that, so let's see, that's what? 16 plus 4, that's 20 diamonds. I used 20 diamond shovels, so 20 diamond shovels later, 110,000 blocks dug, and everything's excavated after 20 hours of work. Not bad. Pretty tedious, but I can imagine it would have gone a lot slower had I tried to do this before 1.3, when there wasn't a way to just speed mine like that. So, next step, start to level everything out, but that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to take a break from this. What we're going to do today is get a direction towards the nearest stronghold. Maybe we'll even find it, but I want to at least start poking out towards the stronghold, sort of get going in the right direction, so that we have at least have some guidance for getting to the end. I don't want to not get there. Actually, one of the things I want to do is set up a Enderman farm, because it will be much more effective than the spider farm. So, where's my mushrooms? Oh. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my ender pearls into eyes of enders, and then so we have 20. We'll head off towards the place. 21 eyes of enders. I think that should be enough. Alright, let me figure out what I'm going to do with my equipment, and then we'll start searching. Alright, so I've got a couple picks now, a couple swords, 21 eyes of ender. I think that should be enough. Some iron and wood, and plenty of wood, so I think we'll be okay. At least getting there. We probably won't do much exploring. Depends on how long it takes us to actually find it. So let's go up here, and what I'm thinking is because we've got this big open space, it'll be easy to track the eyeballs around, flying around. I think we'll... I guess I'll wait. So, like, that corner... Well, I guess we can start in this corner. But basically what I want to try to do is to calculate the location, just using the intersection of two linear equations. And let's see, we need to know our coordinates here. So, well, yeah, 255 by 255. Oh, it's 255.5. I guess we should be more specific, right? And that's the x. And then 255.5 for the z. So let's go ahead and toss this and follow it. Oh, did it break? Or did it go into the tree? Well, I'll search for it later. So 255. So we need to find the difference between 267.2 and 255.5, and also find the difference between 258.8 and 255.5. So for our delta z, it's easy. That's just 3.3. So 3.3 for our change in z, and for our x, that's also easy. That's, let's see, 12. No, 11.7. 11.7 in the x. All right. And now we need another point. So, well, first let's see if we got our... Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Oh, can't reach it. Yes. All right. So now we need a second line, and need to think. I don't want to use that corner because our change in x is so great. If we just move around in the x, then we won't probably won't get enough information. So we probably want to go to that corner over there, or that corner. I think this corner will be easier because that way we can keep the same x. We can just use x as 255.5. Yeah, keep the x, and let me go ahead and sleep, and I'll be back out. But basically we'll keep the x for the second point, and we'll just calculate using a new z, and we'll get a different slope, of course, a different change in what? Change in z over change in x, I guess is what we'll use. It doesn't matter as long as we keep consistent between the two things. So let's see. Now I'll eat. So what we're going to do is figure out our second line. First we need to calculate the slope. Once we have the slope, then we can calculate a linear equation for both lines. And then using that linear equation, we simply set them equal to each other, and then we can solve for the x-coordinate where they intersect. Then we simply take that x-coordinate and reinsert it to either equation, it doesn't matter, and we'll get the z-coordinate where they intersect. This is basic algebra for people who have taken algebra. It's pretty easy stuff, but it's been a while since I've done it, so it might be a little slow as far as calculations goes. So let's see. Now we have 255.5 in the x and 95.5 in the z. So I'm expecting it to go, well, since it's so strongly in that direction, it's probably going to go off like that, but hopefully it will go off more like that and we'll get some good data, but let's see what happens. And it did pretty much what I predicted. Okay. And it broke there. So looks like it landed about here. So we've got 266 in the 266.3 in the X, and 101, well, 100.9 in the Z. So let's calculate the change. So for X, dx is 10.8, and our dz is 5.4. Alright, so now we can calculate the slope for these guys and calculate some linear equations. So let's pause it here and let me get out a calculator. Alright, so calculate the slope. 3.3 divided by 11.7 gives us 0.28. I'm trying to keep as many digits as possible because don't know how different the scale is. I could be really far off if I don't have enough significant digits. So I'm going to use 4 decimal places at least. So this is 0.2821 is what I'm going to use here for the first linear equation, and the slope for the second linear equation is 5.4 divided by 10.8, and oh well, that's exactly 0.5. So that one's easy. Wow, interesting that would be exactly 0.5. Not every day that happens. Alright, so now we calculate some linear equations. For our first one we have z equals, so let's take our x, 255.5, multiply it by 0.2821, that gives us 72.076. So we need to get to 255 from that, so if we simply subtract 255.5, then we get our linear equation is 0.2821 x plus 183.42. Well, I guess I might as well go to four decimals. So 3, 5, and then our other linear equation, z equals, so 0.5 times 255.5, and we need to get to 95.5 from there, so subtract 23.25. Alright, so 0.5x minus 32. Did I say 23? I meant to say 32. 32.25. Now we simply set them equal to each other and solve. That gives us 0.5 minus 0.2821. So 0.2179x equals 183.4235 plus 32.25. 215.6735. Solve for x and we get 989.8 x. Then we simply plug that in and we get 462.6 in the z. Right, so now we have some coordinates. So we have 989, so 990x and 462 or 63z. So let's head over in that direction. 989x, 462z. That's almost 1000x and 450z, just as an estimate. So we've moved about 200 in the z and about 750 in the x. So what's the overall distance that we have to go in that case? Let me calculate that. What did I say? 200 in the X, or 200 in the Z, so that's 200 squared, and then in the X it was 750, so 750 squared, add that to 200 squared, and then take that result and square root it. Cannot find square root function. There it is. So about 770 blocks away. That's not too far. That's a reasonable distance to go for a stronghold, in my opinion. Alright, so we should... Whoa, vines. Probably should eat, first of all. I can't run. There we go. And turn off my calculator. Let's see. What should we talk about on the way? Well, we were talking about earlier what color scheme to use, right? So, what I was thinking basically was something that matches the snow, like I said. And this can either be like cool colors, wintry colors like blue, cyan, white. I was thinking something along those lines. But I was also thinking maybe we would want to do something with like more contrasting colors. Like maybe we'd use something like obsidian, which is almost a black purple, or use red and white. Oh. We found a village. That's pretty cool. Let's go see what's in the village. So, oh, there's a, what is that? Is that a butcher? That's a farmer. That's a butcher. Oh gosh. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, so I'm going to... Wait, no. Can zombies... I don't remember if they're able to spawn inside the houses now or not. Well, I guess they would be. Well, if I do that, they're not going to get in. So I'll just completely encase these guys. That way, it doesn't matter if zombies spawn, they won't be able to reach them. I hope. Maybe. Let's put some blocks here too. So, okay, let's see if there's a blacksmith in here. There's a library, and, well, it's closed off, but, well, still wanted to block it off, right? So, probably gonna need more blocks for this. I guess we got interrupted on the search for a stronghold. Get in there. Well, maybe I'll just leave it at that. So, our objective wasn't a village, it was a stronghold, but we've got a... Oh, what was his deals? Let's see what he got. Paper? No, books. Oh, man. Well, we've got a librarian, and a butcher, and a farmer at least. So we've got 3 villagers locked away, safe and sound. There's no way that they can, Oh. I guess zombies were already here. So I must have already spawned this village. Well, we did come out in this direction already, so I probably loaded the chunk but never actually came over here. What is this? Is this another, like, farmhouse? Looks like it. So, oh, another library. Oh, and another librarian. Let's see what he... Stay still, dude. Chill out. Oh. Well, Well, might as well keep him safe too. No reason not to. Hey, no, come back. Hey! Don't run away. Hey, come back here. Where are you going? Hey, chill out, dude. Get out of the way, pig. I can't place the block. Oh man, oh man. Alright, I'm gonna try to lock away this guy and... Oh no, where'd he go? Oh. Alright, stay there. Stay put. Alright. So, we've got several villagers safe. It looks like... I think if I lock him in there, we don't have to worry about mob spawning. Maybe not. I don't remember if they're allowed to spawn in the light anymore or not. But anyway, we found a village. So we've got, and that's really close, isn't it? That's not too far. I can easily take them back to the base. So we can use these guys for like, well, trading obviously, but then iron farms or something like that. That's pretty cool. Man, that was lucky. What was I doing? I don't even remember now. It's getting dark. Oh, right, I was looking for Stronghold. Okay, so, oh, we've way overshot. 460. 460. Got too excited about the village there. And 990. So we're almost to a stronghold, or at least where we calculated our stronghold to be. That's some green grass. It's kind of nighttime though. That's problematic. Oopsie daisy. This is kind of barren. Reminds me of my base. Wow, it's kind of like somebody could just walk through with an efficiency shovel, breaking up all the grass and dirt. Jeez, how far does this... Well, let's go down here. Alright, so 462 and 990. So up just past this hill it looks like we should be there. What was that? Oh, it was a pig. It's scaring me. Wait, so it's already been 10 minutes, hasn't it? Okay. I think I already spent like 15 minutes at the beginning doing the landscaping, so don't know how much time we have left. Alright, 990. So it should be right around here. We should be able to just toss a thing up, and it... Oh, we overshot. Okay. Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh no, did we lose it? Nope, we didn't lose it. Okay. So we overshot by a bit. Let's move a little bit more in this direction and see if it goes back that way. If it does, that means it's right there. Oh no, still going this way. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Who's there? Oh, pigs. Jeez. Alright, move a little bit more. Oh. Man. Why does it have to be... What is up with this terrain? It's crazy. Come here. Let me take care of you. Alright, there we go. Okay, I need to clear out some leaves, because if it goes out in this way, I'm not going to be able to see it. Alright, that should be enough. So let's toss it. Oh. Oh, did it go down? Alright. I guess it went down. That's what it looked like to me. So, not too far off, about 50 bucks overshot. Well, like I said, the scale is kind of weird, so, but it looks like it's right here. Alright, start digging so we get out of the range of these guys. We don't have anybody dropping on our head. So hopefully it is actually right here and I'm not just wasting my time. I guess if we hit bedrock we'll know. So let's start going down. Should I build staircase? I'll get ladders later on. We'll use ladders. I've got lots of wood to build them, so they're easier than building a staircase. Plus, I know it's right in this location, or I hope it is. I thought it went down. I didn't see it go up, so I'm guessing it went down. Usually it flies into the sky, right? I actually don't know, because this is the first time I've ever looked for a stronghold. In all my previous versions, I never actually got to looking for a stronghold. I always would do other stuff, and have never been to one. So well, we found it. There it is. Definitely a stronghold here. Alright. Let me check the time on the video, and I think I might be calling this an end. If it is the end, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll leave you with a before and after shot of the landscape outside. So, enjoy!